After traveling through the darkness of interstellar space for billions of years, Comet 3I, Atlas, entered our solar system and was observed again after passing its closest point to the Sun on October 29, 2025. But what astronomers saw afterwards sparked new debates across the scientific community. This mysterious visitor is not behaving like a normal comet. New images released on the 5th of November 2025 deeply surprised Harvard astrophysicist Dr. Avi Loeb. In photographs taken by the Naves Observatory in Spain and the Virtual Telescope Project 3I, Atlas appears as a compact ball of light, yet without a distinct comet tail. According to data from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, 3I, Atlas lost at least 13% of its mass during its perihelion passage. Based on the laws of conservation of momentum, this should have produced a massive coma and a spectacular tail pointing away from the Sunday. Solar radiation pressure and the solar wind should have blown gas and dust outward, creating the classical appearance of a comet. But this did not happen, or at least not in the way astronomers expected. For comparison, Loeb shared an image of Lemmon, a typical solar system comet. The photo, taken on November 3 using the same telescopes, shows a bright, clear tail extending away from the Sun, just as textbooks predict. The image of 3I, Atlas, however, is completely different, blurry, compact, and seemingly tailless. For a normal comet, this should have been a large coma and a shape formed by dust and gas pushed away from the Sun by solar radiation pressure and the solar wind, Loeb wrote. No such tail is visible in the new images from the 5th of November 2025. End quote. But the story quickly changed. Images taken between November 6 and 11 showed a dramatic transformation. Gianluca Massi, founder of the Virtual Telescope Project, reported that images captured on November 11 revealed a much more developed ion tail. This striking photograph, composed of 18 122nd exposures, shows a long, structured, and bright ion tail. The tail is not only long, it is complex. Images captured on November 8 by Michael Yeager, Gerald Riemann, and Enrico Prosperi show 4 to 5 distinct tail or jet structures, fanning out in different directions. Experts also noticed that the tail structure of 3I, Atlas, resembles that of C 2016 R2, an unusual long-period comet known for being extremely rich in carbon monoxide and nitrogen, but poor in dust. This similarity could offer clues about the chemical composition of 3I, ATLAS. According to EarthSky's commentary, the object likely underwent changes as a result of its close encounter with the Sun, something common among comets. But when it comes to 3I, Atlas, nothing seems common. Between October 30 and November 6, NASA's Europa Clipper spacecraft may have flown directly through the ion tail of 3I, Atlas, allowing scientists to detect the signatures of an interstellar comet's ion tail for the first time in history. Changes in the solar wind were also observed, including a magnetic winding structure that may be associated with the comet. Additionally, the Hera spacecraft is estimated to have passed through the ion tail of 3I, Atlas, between October 25 and November 1. These rare encounters provided scientists with unique data about interstellar matter. On November 11, some media outlets reported that 3I, Atlas, may have broken apart after its close encounter with the Sun, even suggesting that it had exploded. However, experts quickly corrected the narrative. The latest observations show that 3I, Atlas, appears normal and intact. Images taken on November 11 from Manciano, Italy, show the comet bright and active, with no signs of fragmentation. The confusion arose because another comet, C 2025 K1 Atlas, is indeed breaking apart, but it is unrelated to the interstellar visitor 3I Atlas. Two different comets, similar names, but completely different fates. A separate source of confusion was the discovery of C 2025 V1 Borisov on November 2 by Crimean amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov, the same astronomer who discovered 2I Borisov. Some media outlets and even several scientists speculated that it could be an alien probe deployed by 3I Atlas, especially since it was discovered while obscured behind the Sunday Doctor. Loeb initially described it as a nearly interstellar object. However, subsequent orbital analysis showed that C 2025 V1 had no connection to 3I Atlas. The minimum distance between the two objects was roughly 225 million kilometers, far too large to suggest any link. Dr. Avi Loeb recently published a comprehensive list of anomalies exhibited by 3I Atlas. These unusual features explain why the object remains so controversial within the scientific community. According to Loeb, its retrograde orbit aligns within 5 degrees of the ecliptic plane with only a 0.2% probability. It exhibited a sun-bound jet in July and August 2025. Its massive core is 1,000,000 times larger than 1I, Oumuamua, yet moves faster. Its arrival timing brings it close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, with extremely low probability. Its gas plume contains much more nickel than iron, similar to industrial nickel alloys. It contains only 4% water, unusually low for comets. It shows unprecedented extreme negative polarization. It came from within 9 degrees of the wow signal direction. It brightened faster than any comet near perihelion and became bluer than the Sun. And despite the evaporation of at least 13% of its mass, post-perihelion images show almost no tail, creating the missing tail paradox. The perfect. For now, 3I Atlas is visible in the morning twilight just above the eastern horizon, but its magnitude of 1112 makes it far too faint for the naked eye. Good binoculars or small telescopes are required to observe it under dark sky conditions. It is moving northward and will rise slightly higher each morning. Observation conditions will improve in late November, though its brightness will also fade. It will enter the constellation Leo in December, but by then it will have dimmed to magnitude 14. The Virtual Telescope project will broadcast 3I Atlas live on November 17, offering enthusiasts a chance to see this mysterious visitor in real time. While Dr. Loeb's long list of anomalies unsettles some scientists, critics argue that assigning low probabilities to every unusual feature may be misleading because the universe is vast and strange objects do exist. Still, Loeb maintains, each of these anomalies can be explained individually, but explaining them all together, that's a different story. Whether 3I Atlas is a natural comet or something more exotic may become clearer in the coming weeks and months as new data arrives. One thing is certain, this interstellar visitor has left an unforgettable impression on the scientific world. And the biggest mystery may be this: how did the tail, almost invisible on November 5, appear so dramatically just a few days later? What happened behind the sun, out of our sight? Answers will come slowly. But for now, this cosmic enigma continues to fascinate scientists around the world. And perhaps one day, it may inspire an 8-year-old Chilean girl the daughter of Dario Villolone, to become one of the great astrophysicists of the future.